For as long as we can remember, the Ryder Cup has been the go-to event that pits the best golfers from Europe against those from the United States. Throughout the years, the competition has been a source of joy for lovers of the sport, but that may be changing soon. With the rise of LIV Golf, fans and players alike have begun to wonder if their favorite event is in jeopardy due to the rate at which top players flock to the new tour. Amid the chaos, Justin Rose has stepped up to share his opinion on why the Ryder Cup will still be a compelling event for years to come. In this video, we'll be going over Justin Rose's comments on the competition and what this may mean for the future of the Ryder Cup. If you love all things golf, do us a solid by subscribing to the channel and leaving a thumbs up on the video. And with that, let's tee off. Recently, there have been concerns about the future of the Ryder Cup after the emergence of the Saudi-funded circuit, LIV Golf. By participating in the new tour, pro golfers risk being ineligible to play in the distinguished Ryder Cup. As LIV signs more top golfers to its roster, it's brought up concerns of the Ryder Cup being devalued. As a well-loved professional golfer and a possible contender for the Ryder Cup team, Justin Rose sits at a pivotal position in the golfing community. In a recent interview, Justin spoke about these concerns and also shared his thoughts on the matter. In an interview with the BBC, Rose claimed that the Ryder Cup won't be devalued, even with the absence of some of the biggest names in golf, such as Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Sergio Garcia, and Ian Poulter. He also shared his belief that the tournament is not just about individual players, but about the teams and their passion for the game. We managed to get a recap of what he said in an interview with the Media House journalist, and it's safe to say Rose still has high hopes for the competition. The first question thrown at Justin was how he would respond to those who say that the Ryder Cup won't be the same without some of the biggest names in golf playing this year. And he replied, "Well, first of all, I want to say that the Ryder Cup is one of the most iconic events in golf, and it's a privilege to be a part of it. Regardless of who is playing, the Ryder Cup will always be a highly competitive and exciting event." This is what he had to say about the impact on the level of competition and excitement at the event. "I understand where you're coming from, but I don't agree. The Ryder Cup is not about individual players. It's about the teams. It's about representing your country and playing for the pride and honor of your team. The Ryder Cup has a rich history and tradition, and it will continue to be a premier event in golf, no matter who's playing. The competition and excitement will be just as intense, and the players will still be giving their all on the course." Justin Rose has always been known for his sportsmanship and his friendly demeanor, despite the controversy surrounding the LIV Golf players and their participation in the Ryder Cup. Rose showed great maturity by maintaining his relationships with his former partners and close friends, Ian Poulter and Henrik Stenson. He also talked about the upcoming Ryder Cup and its impact on the LIV Golf players not being able to participate. He said, "I don't think the absence of LIV Golf players will diminish the value of the Ryder Cup. The field is still incredibly strong. Of course, we'll definitely miss watching players like Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Sergio Garcia, and Ian Poulter, who bring their passion to the tournament. But that's just the way it is. On one hand, you have the established powers in golf, and on the other, you have an upstart league trying to shake things up. The question is whether they can coexist in this scenario." When pressed further about his thoughts on the situation with fellow players, Rose explained, "Holtz and Stenson have been partners of mine in many Ryder Cup matches, and we've won an awful lot of points together. So from that point of view, I'll miss them out there." He went on to say that he still texts and calls these guys, and that they're still his mates. The absence of great players of this caliber will certainly have an impact on the fans at the Ryder Cup. Rose is confident that there's still a lot of talent and passion in the European team. He acknowledged that people will miss watching players like Poulter and Stenson on the course, but he believes that the Ryder Cup will still be a fantastic tournament. But many fans are concerned about the lack of star power in this year's event, and this is what he had to say about it. "I understand that some fans may be disappointed about not seeing their favorite players, but the Ryder Cup is not just about the big names. It's about the passion, the camaraderie, and the spirit of the event, and that's something that can never be taken away." The makeup of the European team is currently being determined through an arbitration hearing in London, which will decide whether players signed up to LIV Golf can play on the DP World Tour. the emergence of LIV Golf has caused a rift in the professional golf community. We've seen scenarios where some close players lose their relationships with each other. When it comes to the controversy surrounding LIV Golf and its impact on the Ryder Cup, Justin Rose believes that clarity is key. He also said that the Ryder Cup was just a few months away, so it's crucial that the situation is resolved as soon as possible. And that's why he's so interested in the outcome of the arbitration hearing in London this week. He understands that with players like Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Sergio Garcia, and Ian Poulter all being signed up with LIV Golf, there are bound to be some who are going to be missed at the Ryder Cup. However, he believes that there's still so much strength and depth on the European team that the tournament won't be devalued. The recent controversy in the world of professional golf with the emergence of LIV Golf has caused a bit of a rift in the community and even led to the breakdown of some close friendships, like Rory McIlroy's relationship with Sergio Garcia. But despite the division, Justin Rose has maintained his friendship with some players who have made the switch to LIV, like Ian Poulter and Henrik Stenson. In fact, Henrik was stripped of his role as Ryder Cup captain due to his move to LIV. Rose wants everyone to know that no matter what happened, he won't think badly of the players who decided to join LIV Golf. They're still his friends, and he still messages and calls them. When talking about the situation, Justin said, "At the end of the day, everyone has the right to make their own decisions. I don't hold anything against my friends who have decided to join LIV, and they're still my mates. He just wants to make sure that everything is clear and that everyone knows where they stand, and he hopes that this week's arbitration hearing in London will provide that clarity and help the game of golf move forward." He added, "Of course there will be consequences to their decision, but at least we'll have some clarity and resolution on this soon enough. And regardless of the outcome, there will still be time for relationships to heal. The Ryder Cup is coming up in September, and Europe will be looking to regain the trophy after their loss to the US in 2021. It's shaping up to be an exciting time in the world of golf." To wrap things up, Justin Rose has shared his thoughts on the impact of the split caused by LIV Golf in the professional golfing world. He made it clear that while the absence of players like Henrik Stenson and Ian Poulter from the Ryder Cup will be felt, he still considers them his friends and supports their decisions. In conclusion, after listening to everything Justin Rose had to say about the situation with LIV and the far-reaching consequences of golfers ditching the PGA, the fans are left with no choice but to watch how things unfold. The Ryder Cup is an exciting time for golf fans and players alike, and while there may be some changes and challenges ahead, Rose is confident that the tournament will still be a showcase of top-notch golfing talent. We'll be sure to keep you updated on all the latest developments. Do you guys think the Ryder Cup will be seriously affected by the emergence of LIV? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the green.